Hi guys, I'm here today to explain Cambridge Igcse Ict 2017 February-March paper 31 spreadsheet part. Previously we are done with the web authoring part of the same question paper. Now we are proceeding towards the spreadsheet part. As they said that you are going to prepare a spreadsheet model to calculate the weekly wages of the employees. You must use the most efficient methods. In your spreadsheet, all currency values are in Indian rupees to 2 decimal places. Employees are paid to work for 50 weeks in each year and get 2 weeks unpaid holidays. Some employees are paid weekly and some are paid monthly salary. So you need to open and examine these two files, that M17 wages and M17 data. So I'm just going to close the preview of this one. This one no need to open this one. So here's the files. So wages and daily data. So these are the two files. Yes, so first one, wages, contain the payroll number, forename, surname, pay type, code, weekly and monthly salary, and the other one contain the job code, pay type and annual salary. So let's move forward now. Insert two new rows at the top of the wages file. So here at the top, insert a row, then insert a row. Two rows are inserted. Now in the first row you have to start from A1 till G1. Yes, so A1 till G1, merge the centers, and then you need to type Goa elephant sanctuary. So just get this one and type it here. Okay, just double click and then get the data typed here. Fine. Next step is that what you need to do, add text and formatting so that the spreadsheet look like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to anything else? No. So I'm going to decrease the height of this one like that, and this one I'm going to increase the size, for example to 30 or 36. And then what I'm going to do, it is a sans serif font and center align. So it is center line sans serif. I'm going to make it bold as well, and I'm going to fill the background with the gray color as they have already inserted, and then I'm going to adjust each and every column like that. Yes, now it is more clear. And this one with a black background with a white font, and this one need to be like this in left line, white text and black background. That's it, left line. If you want to make this one font bold, you can make it, but you should just check this one is a serif font because there is some strokes in the text. So I always choose Times New Roman. Yeah, I'm going to make it bold as well. Now this is how it look like now. Yes, if everything is clear, we will proceed now. Yeah, so I'm proceeding to the next step. Here they have said you need to save this style sheet as M17, then underscore your center number, candidate number. So just click on here, then save it as. Yes, M17, then underscore your center number, then your candidate number, and then I'm going to save this one into the same folder as a workbook, and just going to save it. So I'm done with it. The data is saved. Now next step is you need to take a screenshot showing cell A1 to G5 of your spreadsheet, include the row and column heading. Place this in your evidence document. So what you need to do is you need to take a print screen, and then after you need to include this one into your evidence document, and this must include from A1 till G5 only the data, like this, A1 till G5, further like that, and just make the picture bigger as much as so that it is very clear for the examiner to check. Now place your name, center number, candidate number left in the footer. So I'm going to click on file, and then we'll click on print, and we have an option here with setup. You just go to the header footer, then custom footer. On the left side, what they need us to do in the footer: name, center number, candidate number, name, center number, and then candidate number. And what else? They ask us an automated file name which include path on right of the footer. So what I'm going to do is write on the footer I want to include the file name with the path. This is what we have. And next step is we need to use some functions. So we're just going to save our file here, this one, and then just let's move towards the next part. So they have mentioned here, in cell D4 enter a function to look up the pay code, from the content of the M17 data file. So we just need to type here the function, yes, in cell D4, yes, pay type, yes, by looking at the content of this one. So pay type. So if you look at the contents here, so pay type will look at the code to get the pay type. So I'm just typing here the function, yes, and what is that function? Is equal to v lookup, then bracket start, and E4, then comma, we'll move to our data file, yes, this is what we need only, comma, that is the pay type is in second column, then comma, the condition is we need to type false to get the exact result, exact match. So we got the pay type here. Next step is in cell F4 enter a function to calculate the weekly wage for this employee using the annual salary from this file. So in F4 weekly wage we need to get. So for weekly wage, when you want to get the weekly wage, in this case you are going to type a function in cell F, yeah, we are going to write here is equal to v lookup, then bracket start, by looking at the job code, comma, we need to get the annual salary, comma 3, comma false, and just close, press an enter button. So we get the weekly wage for the customers, that is annual wage, okay, yes. So Fine, I got the annual. At the moment we need to use some other function here, because they have mentioned that the formula must display the weekly wage only if the pay type is W. So in this case we are going to use an if condition now. So what will be that if condition? If the pay type is not W, then do not display anything in the cell. So what I am going to do is to improve our formula, and I will mention here if bracket start what if D4 is equal to W. If D4 contain W, then comma get us this result, and then weekly wage. So weekly must be divided by 50 because there are 50 weeks they mentioned. Then comma, and the condition false, so nothing should be displayed, and that's it. Press an enter button now. So sorry, what is missing here? False. And if D4, I missed D4. So that is done. Now next part is they mention in cell G4 enter formula to calculate the monthly salary for this employee if the pay type is S. If the pay type is not S, do not display anything in this cell as well. So in this cell what we need to mention here again in G4 now. Yes, first of all in G4 we need to get the monthly salary. So I am going to type here equal to V lookup, then bracket start. We look up what? We need to look up at the job code here, then comma. We need to go to our this file starting from job code here till the end, then comma in column 3, and then comma false, close, press enter button. So it is calculated. Now what we need to do is I'm going to apply if condition is equal to if what? If D4, if again in this case, what? D4 is equal to S as they have mentioned, then this function should be displayed, and annual salary, so that is annual salary, so must be divided by 12, and then after comma, if nothing, false, nothing should be displayed, in return 0, press enter. So if nothing, so then nothing will be displayed. In case if the type is S, then you will get some value just in case. Fine, that is done. Now replicate the formula for step 17 to 19 for all employees. So what I am going to do is click here and just double click, so you got the total for these ones. Now double click here and double click here as well. Yeah, here if D4 is equal to D4, what's wrong in this formula? Yes, if anything is wrong, we just need to correct it. If D4, then return this D4. If D4 is equal to S, or we can just type maybe capital S is the case. Let's see. Yeah, it is here. Actually there is no way, otherwise it is blank they have mentioned here. So fine, let's move. Apply appropriate formatting to all the cells. Appropriate formatting means they said you want this one with 2 decimal places, so just select these two till the end. Yes, Indian rupees So just click on format cells, format, and then we need to check the currency, and Indian rupees we need to select from here. If it is Indian rupees, let's see if we get from here Indian rupee symbol as well. If we get this symbol E1, it's okay. I guess this is okay. Yeah, just click on OK. This is how it will look like, and I think it's just done for the all cells. Yes, it is. Now here what we have next, save and print spreadsheet showing the formula. Make sure that it is in landscape orientation and all the contents are clearly visible. So what we need to do is we need to change the page layout to landscape, and then we need to click on formula, then need to click on show formulas. So as you can see, the formulas are clearly seen for all these text. Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease the size of these cells for time being, so I can print this as page number 1, then 2 and 3, and that's all. So just click on print here. Yes, when you click on print, so in the preview it will look like this: page 1, then 2, then this one is 3, and like that. Okay, you want to further like improvement you need, you just click on page break preview. So you can also include these two in one page. So when you print preview this time, just to avoid the wastage of paper, yes, that is one, and then this one is your second page, and then here, and that's all. Fine, just click on home. Let's move back. You need to print, and then they have mentioned here, print the data by showing the values. And now you just click on formulas and show the values, and move back to the normal format. Yes, double click here, 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 and here. Weekly wages here, here. This is how it will look like. And now click on here. They have mentioned port, they need to be fit in the single. All the contents are, they did not mention how they want it to look like, so you can just click here to include this one also. Yeah, so you can print these two pages now. So after printing them, we are moving forward to the next part. Extraction need to be done. So they said extract only the employees who earn less than 200 rupees a week. So less than 200 rupees. So I'm just going to click here first, then I'm going to click on home, and then just click on filter. So here I'm going to type here that filter less than 200. Just click on OK. This is done. And then they have mentioned that sort the extract into ascending order of surname. Ascending order of surname. And then they have mentioned here that print the spreadsheet showing the value. Make sure that printout fit on a single page, all the contents are visible, and then you need to print this one as well. So definitely when you click on home and then you click on print, this is how it will look like. If you want to further improvement, just click here and increase the zooming of this one to 100%, so it is clear when it is printed. Then after, you need to save and print your evidence document as well. This is your evidence document. That's it. Save and print. That's all from this part of the question paper spreadsheet. Hope you have learned how to use the functions such as if, VLOOKUP functions, and we'll see you in next video. Subscribe the channel for further updated videos. Thank you for watching again.